Hello, I'm Janelee. I know I have to do that because I'm not famous, obviously, so you don't know who I am, unless you do know who I am. In that case, you know who I am. I am doing vlogs. Actually, this is my first vlog. Although I've done vlogs before, I have never really edited them or put them together. But I've been thinking about doing this for a very long time, and now that I'm here and have your full attention, I just want to start off by saying and introducing myself as a college graduate, because it's been my whole life that I've been institutionalized, and not necessarily in a negative way, but yeah, I've always had somewhere to go and somewhere to be for the past 22 years, and in a learning environment. So now that I'm out of that, I actually got my diploma today. I'll show you guys. It's not very impressive. It looks like every other diploma with my name on it, but yeah, it's right here. Anthropology, yes. That's my other cat. And so yeah, I want to be more creative and allow myself to use all this time that I have to have fun and make videos and edit them and have an audience. And so I'm dragging you guys along with me voluntarily, because you wouldn't be watching this if you didn't want to. So, first of all, I am now fully capable of running after my dreams and not having any excuses of like, oh, I'm studying, I have work, I have school, I have to read, write 10-page essays and all that nonsense. And I am really finding myself to enjoy it, because who doesn't like having fun all the time? And who doesn't like being motivated to reach their goals? I don't know. You tell me. But now that I'm not in school, I feel like this massive weight off my shoulders, and I'm super happy because for the first time I get to do what I really love. And I feel like I've limited myself for too long, and I've waited for too long, and now I'm just like, okay, hit the ground running. No excuses, nothing's stopping me now. I have all the time in the world, and I really want to use that time wisely and just have fun and learn along the way. So yeah, if you guys have anything you would like me to talk about or make videos about, let me know. So I can't really put any the sound that I originally recorded on this video, because it has music playing in the background, and you know, I don't have any rights to that music, so I'm doing a voiceover. Basically, I'm heading to the 110 freeway in this beautiful and trafficated morning, as I quote in my video. It is 7:30 and I'm heading north because I have to go to San Fernando Valley to go to Legacy Effects, which is basically this cool studio where they do makeup for major movies. And I'm going to get tested to see, well, not tested, but I sound like I'm about to get an STD test or something, but it's not. It's just they want photos of my face, and they want my presence so that I know what I'm getting myself into. And I'm basically going in for makeup, prosthetics, that stuff. And my camera is really janky because it's on a tripod in the car, so this is actually really nice and funny because it makes a perfect transition. And I'm about to get on the freeway now, so I'll see y'all later. So I'm back in the car,
listening to music. I probably shouldn't be doing that, but this is my first video, so you live and you learn. And I'm reviewing what I just said earlier. Went to Legacy Makeup. I'm in the parking lot. I was like, hey, let me just talk to the camera for my vlog. And I'm just basically saying how happy and excited I am because this studio basically does, makeup for major motion pictures that everyone loves and everyone has seen and has a lot of money. And I'm going to be a background in one of these crazy movies that makes a bunch of money that everyone will go watch in the movie theaters when it comes out. I can't really talk about it, and I'm talking about it, so let me just change the subject. That's me looking down, looking at the camera, thinking, turning the volume down, burning up in the car because it's really hot, and saying how I'm going to go back into the freeway and sit in traffic for a while. But hey, that's worth it. And I'm basically saying how it doesn't matter that I'm going to be in traffic because guess what? I'm going to be in a movie. Woo! Yes! Living the life.
Guess what I'm doing? Mending clothing. An odd job for some cash. And it's more like I'm not like actively looking for this kind of stuff, but I have time to do it and it's for a friend, so I'm a-okay with that. Oh, this needle is like a little odd shaped. I don't know what it's for, but it's super useful when you just want to do something like this where you're just stitching the seam in, and like it easily allows me to just have the needle out and come back up. Super easy and handy. I'm looping the thread in so that it leaves like a little line in the middle of all the stitching that I'm doing. And I started sewing when I was like in elementary school because I used to sew my Barbies pillows. I used to make them pillows with my sister, blankets. I would just get like random like scraps of cloth that my dad would use to clean his car, or like it was just like random fabric laying around that wasn't needed, and we'd just like make them like pillows, blankets. I don't remember making them clothes. I don't think I was that talented, but I remember I think my sister taught me how to sew because since I was doing that with her, oh no, my aunt used to sew her baby's blankets, and I remember her teaching me how to stitch the border, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Stitching the border, the seam line. Pretty cool. So when I have finished stitching, I cut it with this tiny little scissor that's kind of useless. It still works, but it's not very sharp. And since there's like this leftover string, I like to use a lighter to just like melt it and like secure that it's not gonna come loose. And yeah, it usually works way better than manufacturers and their rip-off machines that don't secure the end of the thread. So, let's see what this looks like on the other side of the cardigan. Looks pretty good. I am sometimes shocked at how easy it is to do this kind of stuff because it just comes naturally to me, but it's like, oh yeah, simple, easy peasy. It used to come like down here and stitched, but now it's fine. My introduction is in reverse. I'm doing this at the end of my day. I just had a full day of adventure, and yeah, I You'll see. I went to Legacy Makeup Studios in San Fernando Valley. I sewed some clothes for cash while watching The Office for the first time because I have never had time to watch The Office. Can you believe that? I can't either because everyone has watched The Office. I was going to mention how now that I find it as like an interesting reflection of myself is that I never felt fully comfortable in my own skin. And for those of you that never feel comfortable in their skin, you know how frustrating it is to be around people and not really being yourself. Because I can be a lot sometimes. It's a lot to take in. So I'm just like, okay, I'm subdued. And then once I get comfortable, I'm like, whatever. You're gonna have to deal with this. All of this. Because it's a lot. And I know. And I'm like finding it easier to laugh and be funny and not so, what is it? Serious. Why so serious? I don't know. Maybe because I was in school all the time and I was a big old nerd who wanted A's. I was just wanted to be the best I can be at whatever I did. So I was that person that was like, if I'm gonna do a test, I'm gonna get an A. If I'm gonna go to school, I'm gonna be a good student. If I'm gonna be in films, I'm gonna be the best actor I can be. And if I'm gonna be an extra, I'm gonna be the best extra I can be. So I'm gonna be extra AF. And I'm doing that now, and it's so much fun. And I'm just like laughing and singing and dancing all day long, and it's the best. So, I highly suggest you being yourself and not caring about what other people think because it's very liberating. A, B, you just feel like yourself, I guess. I don't know, you feel happy. And I feel like that's something that this year has been so good to me. Like, I haven't felt happiness in this way since I got casted in Polaroid Stories because I really messed up my audition and I still got casted. Which, speaking of auditions, I have one tomorrow. So, I might be filming that. I mean, not the audition, but like, you know, the day, the journey, the experience. And so, look forward to that, okay? That's all I got. Laters.